Early as hell in the morning. What the fuck you doing up so damn early on the Facebook Live? 7, 8 in the morning.
All
Take your
right,
ass to
all
sleep.
right.
All right. How's that, bro?
We live, y'all.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Connecting. What's up, Facebook fam? What's up, YouTube fam? What's up, Restream? What's going on, everybody? All right. There you go. You now wanna I really don't wanna go through all this. Got it. Text and stream. Boom. I'm not gonna worry about you now right now. I'm gonna cancel that. My y'all, we in the building with my man Chill. Come Clean Empire.
What's happening? What's happening? In the building, baby, with big facts.
Oh yeah.
Dig.
Yeah. We got the my man Smoky Jones. He's supposed to be popping up, man, but he a comedian, and I sent them the Zoom chat or the Zoom link and all that stuff. I sent it to him, y'all, and that's all I can do. I sent it to him. All you gotta do is plug in. He on. You trying? But what we got going on? Chill, man. Talk to me, man.
Oh man, we trying to bring some education and some light, man, to Madison, Wisconsin, bro. We got what's called the Grassroots Music Seminar and Showcase Tour. You know, the basis of it is about education, enlightenment, and helping these artists out here, the managers, the promoters, everybody on enlightening them about the right way of doing business in this industry, as well as, we even got a section in the actual seminar where we talk about mental health and hip hop. And we deal with different issues of a lot of people out here having the PTSD situations and stuff like that. A lot of people, man, they come to music because they looking for somewhere to vent, instead of going and doing some dirt or doing something crazy, they go to the lab and they let it all out. You know what I'm saying? So, in doing all of that, it's very important for these people to know the business end of things so that they can, monetize off of these things. Do what it is that they need to do to bring themselves forward in the right light, man. To have people, look serious, look at them as being serious, in this business. It's a tour. We hitting everywhere, and we hitting Madison May 28th, man, at the Wisconsin Masonic Center. Shout out to Wisconsin Masonic Center for also being a sponsor, and at the same time, shout out to my man DJ Fusion for being a sponsor. Shout out to all of the sponsors out there, Supportive Guidance, whom, when we deal with the mental health issue, you will be able to go on the Supportive Guidance website and get help.
You want to hear yourself, you can put the headphones.
You'll be able to go and get help and, get whatever it is that you need discreetly. We ain't putting nobody on blast. Just go on there, fill out the intake form, and we'll contact you, and help you, But after all of that, we still got an opportunity for these artists, man.
Cause I need some help. I need some help, y'all. I need mental help, hip hop mental help. I need it. Cause when I rap, y'all, I just gotta kill everybody in the song, No. I just man. Bruno, stop it, man. Bruno wanna be a part of the conversation, y'all, but he can't be because he don't speak English. He keep on barking like it's all good.
Hey, but you can't forget, man, we got big facts on the ones and twos, man.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
May 28th, man.
Yeah, you know, I don't like to toot my own horn, but
I'll toot it for you.
I will be spinning, and you know, look, y'all see that? That's enough. That's enough. That's enough.
Oh, snap.
It's fetch, y'all. It's fetch, y'all. Everybody give me a round of applause. Thank you very much. All right, that's enough. That's enough. I said that's enough, man. No. Hey, but
live, man. I'm trying. Oh, you're so strange.
Oh yeah, we streaming, man. We streaming. I just got this other
share it. Oh yeah.
Ha. Look at that. I mean, everything is all wrong over here.
Dig that.
I'm gonna
you going
come up out of here. I need to escape this. No, I'm going through yeah, I'm gonna leave this meeting because update available. I don't know about that. I'm gonna hold fast on that. Because you know when you start updating stuff, they want you to restart the computer and everything.
Right.
But I did pull up Smoky. You know, see we live right there. And you know, he a comedian. I was gonna play one of his sets. One more time, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna push pause on that though for a minute, and we're gonna go back to look at this, y'all. Boom! Best in the game. We in this mother. Nah, look, I'm gonna try to refrain from cussing. But this how they can see everything.
Yeah. We can see the tools and everything.
Yeah. I really wanted to set a different like platform instead of it being like just all entertainment. You know, really get serious and start teaching my people because I got a lot to teach.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I got a lot, you know, built up in me and a lot of things that I really just want to just be able to say I did put it out there in the ethers. You know, so that I feel like I did my part. That's my calling. You know, see my personal library behind you. You know, and there's so much teachings over there that I just want to just get a book and just start reading it chapter by chapter and then opening up a forum just so they can discuss it or ask questions. We can elaborate on it, collaborate. And, you know, ain't no big ass little U's, and I'm learning too. It's not like I'm trying to boast superior understanding. I just want everybody to be able to come and just feel
open
at
up
home, you know.
Yeah, open up that third eye.
Yeah, I got some things going on, y'all. Come on, man. Oh no. I've just been doing my thing and it's crazy. Oh. Check it out, y'all. I want to hear some. This is a track I did on here. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm just gonna play a little bit of it. Y'all slip it up. Wow, yeah. Might be my fault.
Look at me go. soon as I enter the door, my presence still in the show. Look at me glow, rockin' designer galore. I blow a bag at the stove. I overgrind, I got a plug on the yo. I got a line for the dope. You see me shine, Gucci from head to my toes. Burberry plus I got more. I play with bows. You niggas play with your bros. I fuck your regular hoes. You play with your nose. I'm getting money on shows. Big bro gave me the code. Oh Lord, they say he copping, he owe. They hate he back in control. The stocking they know. And since he been off that hoe, he been turned up on the low. But when it got rose, you people turn me so cold. My wrist on 30 the low. My jubu will go. We both stay over the stove. I can put that on my soul. For me, she gon' blow. When your relationship goes, she show me you don't need these hoes. You out of control. Nigga, I'm back like I told. I am no rap, I won't fold. Then one nigga bold. We don't see Goofy no more. He know I unload and reload. So run from the go. For that BS, he won't go. Everything else is a go. They told you be slow. Don't get me back in that mode. I put your ass in the stove. My lashes in the road. And your bitch a Ghostbuster. She good at snatching the soul.
I just wanted to get y'all a snippet, man, but oh man, ain't even chime in yet. That's him right here, y'all. This is Smoky. Y'all tell me if y'all think he funny, man. He look funny.
How y'all doing? First of all, I need y'all to give it up for every comedian that came up here and graced the stage. Second of all, I need y'all to give it up.
I did that. I'm going live right now. I'm gonna call you soon as over.
I can't even front, man. When I came in here, first thing I said, y'all got free food?
Okay.
Because I'm from Alabama. I don't really know how many of y'all from a small town, but a lot of people get grown and they don't admit that no more. So let me see. Clap if you're from a small town.
Hey, y'all want to see the rest of it? Y'all got to go to YouTube and put in Chris Smoky Jones, and y'all can see the rest of it. But, I just got a phone call, man, and my European brother said, "What did Chris Rock found on his face this morning?" What? Fresh Prince. I'm so corny. He's just corny, man.
That's corny for real. Even the dog said shit corny.
Yeah, he's just corny, man. For real.
You said Fresh Prince.
Yeah, he always Nope. Oh, that one. Yep. That way we could be on this demonstration at the same time. But yeah, man, he always cracking jokes and telling me his jokes and stuff. So I just be like, okay, he always got something funny to say, right? But yeah. So what's going on with the tour though? Chill. What's going on? Just let me know.
Man, there's a lot of momentum going into it, man. A lot of people starting to realize what's happening. They're hitting your boy up. They're hitting the team up. Wanting the tour to come to them. We actually just locked in another city in Cincinnati, Ohio. They was like, y'all coming to Columbus, why don't y'all stop in Cincinnati? If it make dollars, it makes sense. People getting education. Everybody needs that education, man.
So you got some special speakers coming?
Well, we got, as far as the panelists, the speakers, and stuff like that, Sean Ross from No Limit, he's the head A&R over there. He's the host. Okay. So wherever we go, there's going to be eyes watching for that next talent. Also, we got, and some of the stops are just different people. Some of the people to name, Hype Magazine, the biggest urban magazine in the country. She's going to be with us on almost every stop, because they're doing the tour now anyway. So any dates that she can be free, which is most of the dates, on our tour, she gonna be there.
You gonna run into her?
Oh yeah, man. That magazine is that lick, boys. That lick. We got them. We got Big Help from Def Jam. 300 Entertainment. He gonna be on some of the stops, in particular Louisville, Kentucky. Which is gonna be a big one. We actually got B96 giving us a major support. You can find a flyer on the website.
Okay.
And they're encouraging people to register.
How would I find that? How would I find the flyer?
Yeah, you can go to for B90 for the one on B96 is B96hiphop.com. So I can actually send you the link if you want me to send you the link. But let me make sure this I just told you was the right link. Make sure.
Oh no, this on no.
It's hip hop B965.com. Hip hop B965.com. Mm-hmm. So you go to
it's a lot of different flyers up there.
Yeah, they got different thing, all the major shows and stuff, and the Nick Cannons and all the other crap going on and stuff, And
what
go
else
ahead and you go to the Dropbox with the schedule of the shows. Let me see, start the events right there. Mm-hmm. Just click on events. And you go down to May 28th. Oh, there you go, right there. Or May 21st. Register here to enter for your chance to win big at the Grassroots Seminar. Biggest radio is real talk. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm upset they won't let me.
What you trying to do?
Trying to pull it up so it could.
Click on register here. But I'll probably take you. It's supposed to take you straight to the website.
Where at?
Where it says register here. Yeah.
We might got one now, y'all.
But no, I like how he did it because he has the tenacity and the audacity to do it correctly. So I applaud him for that.
All right, and now we can't. I ain't hating. I hope he be successful.
No, he's got to be successful.
He's selling a lot of them motherfuckers.
Look here, look. Long as any person knows.
Lemon suede.
Oh, that's some live shoes. They all look the same.
No, you got some others now.
I'm just saying.
I see. I'm just giving him shit. He knows it's love.
Yeah, that's all.
It's great because he earned it. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, he has earned it. Another style.
Yeah, they all look the same.
What you call it? I call him pimp.
Right.
That's Jada did.
Now, this broad had an affair without the closure that she created. That's insane.
Well,
that is not conducive to progression of a healthy relationship.
Oh well, I'm gonna say this. I bet you they checks didn't change, they bank accounts didn't change, nor that they live in situations. And for us to sit and talk about it and not get a check about it, we gave them too much space in our mind. And not, but we gonna hit you back. I think this the one from earlier though. that's the one from earlier. I'm having trouble now, y'all. I don't like getting put under pressure like this either. It didn't pop up. I wonder how can I just get the. All right. Oh. Meeting.
Feels good, man.
All right, I'm sorry, y'all. We lacking. Then I uploaded to SoundCloud, you know. So then I uploaded to iHeartRadio and to Spotify, you know, and just try to put it on every platform. Just, you know, people could, you know, check it out, what have you, and you know it works. All right, we gonna be back because
That's the key.
whatever.
As long as it works.
Yeah, as long as it works, that's where it's at. You know?
Right.
But yeah, and moving around, and
it's all about pride. Sitting in the crib, posting up on Facebook.
Oh yeah,
crap. That's on Facebook.
I can't hear your mute. Your microphone must be muted, and your all right. Hold on. Oh no. We gotta get you. We gotta get you on. I can't see you. Crit. Wait a minute. There you go. All right. All right. Where you at? Where you at, Smoky?
Yeah.
All right, where your camera at, man? I can hear you. I can hear you. You can't see me? He said,
turn on your camera. Let me turn on my camera.
Yeah, he
just put trying. Like I can't even get the thing to unmute.
Well, we can hear y'all. All right. For whatever reason, my for the most important ones is still up. That's Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And sorry for the technical difficulties, but usually after. Wow. you. That's what we here for, the network.
Get back on there because they tried to.
You said, what is it, Chris Jones World?
No, Chris Jones Funny.
Chris Jones Funny, gotcha.
Yeah. On Instagram. Now look, I did another show too on a show called Roast Me. It's big on YouTube right now. They got another show with the Classroom called Roast Me too. But the one that I did is called Roast Me Battleground. But the one with the Classroom is just called Roast Me. So
that's when you just like going hard on people.
Yeah, it's two of it. It's one person that sit in the hot seat and then they go against three people. That's the Roast Me Battleground. And then the next step is the Classroom. You know what I mean? They generate a lot of hits. You know,
is you killing them though?
What? You ain't seen it?
No.
All you got to do is Google Roast Me All Deaf. And you will.
That Roast Me All Deaf.
Roast Me All Deaf, type in Chris Jones, and you will see that I'm one of the top comedians on there. They got the top comedians in the country. You feel me? I wouldn't be on there if I wasn't one of the top comedians, you know. And I ain't got to brag and boast. You feel me? I'm just telling you about me. I want them to think that I'm just about jokes, you know, because you may mess around and think I'm a joke, and then you're gonna run up on the conversation with me, and I'll be speaking about the Moors or something like that. If y'all don't know what the Moors are, they are the inhabitants of
Islam,
Northern Africa that moved into. I think Spain, if I'm not mistaken, you know what I'm saying?
And held it for 1,000 years.
And the year we talking about now, we talking about 7-11. That was the year. And I think it was the guys, I think Tariq was one of the generals. That was in 7-11. But in 710, there was a guy named Tariff. Now, Tariff, he was one of the Moors too. He is the guy that came over first with the army, you know what I'm saying, the summer before Tariq and everybody else came over. So till this day, anytime somebody paid a tariff, that's after a black man called the tariff. You know what I'm saying?
All right, that's called peon fees. That's called peon fees. You know, the Moors extorted the United States. They extorted Britain. They was catching them on those. You know, because we so cold with navigation and the cosmos and the currents. You know, and they know when the moon get full, that the tides is high and the current's gonna be flowing. So they was catching them ships out there. I'm talking about putting them under arrest, saying, "Hey, y'all gonna pay us, or we gonna change coup."
Tell me this. Tell me this. With the piracy, I just talked to somebody from the Bahamas. He from Nassau, and he got to telling me about pirate ships and how some of these guys were on piracy and stuff like that. Is that like the same? That's the same.
Yeah, man. It's like look, Google the Barbary Coast War. And
Barbary Coast War. Okay.
Yeah, it's like 1800, man. It was like they had to get a peace.
We talking about right around French Revolution time with
Napoleon. Yeah.
Oh, so that's why he said that. Okay,
they was sweating them hard. Hey, brother,
okay.
Could you pass me that book, say History of the Moorish Empire?
Well, I will tell you this: what I saw myself. I had a chance to go to Spain. I went to Granada, Spain.
You did, man. Oh, man.
Yeah. So Granada, Spain. So that's like one of the last places that the Moors had. You know what I mean? It was something called. I don't want to quote the wrong thing, but it was called
Reconquista. Up there in the corner to the left. All to the left. Down one. Right there. You said the conquistadors. So what you say?
No. Not the conquistadors.
Yeah, right there.
Nice. No, it was called the Reconquista.
It's all on the show.
Something like that. Yeah. See, this is what I'm saying. It was called the requisition of the Moorish Empire. This is what it was, basically.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, because I was just talking to my bro about how I was going to read chapters out the book and just teach the Moorish history. I got this volume 2. I got 1, 2, and 3. And it's just going to be something that's, ongoing. So our people can get a gist of the history that they don't teach in them classes, Yeah. And that's what we need to do. We need to start just putting it in the ether so that we can spark the minds of our youngsters and want them to learn about their history, heritage, custom traditions, just things that we don't do. And I really express that a lot in my daily life. Like, well, I don't do that. It's certain things like don't call me Mister, because that's something that's a derivative of master that came from Europeans, and You know,
See, people need to know that right there, man.
right? You
People need to know
know,
that,
I
right?
thought I got a title of nobility, so I'm a noble. You know, so you're gonna call me noble. That I appreciate that. Thank you. You know, type of thing. You know, and it's just to be more formal. But yeah, just to teach our people the what it is about our heritage and our histories and things like that. And then we always got to keep, from my perspective as a Grand Sheik, we got to keep the Prophet Noble Drew Ali that brought Islam to America out front. You know,
Straight out of North Carolina. Noble
straight,
Drew Ali,
yeah,
from North
straight,
Carolina.
yeah,
My cousin just had a
1886.
book. You finna make me see now. You finna make me call cousin now and ask him the other book that he had with Noble Drew Ali. You know what I'm saying? It's a big, thick book. It's just as thick as that
It's
one that
called
you just
Exhuming
had.
the Nation. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. Like, I'm right there with you. I mean, I got all them books, bro. I got all them books.
There's one other book though that you brothers should put in your libraries. It's called Urugu, and
Urugu.
Urugu.
You know, I've been looking at that book right there. But what is it about?
Yeah, well, Urugu, an African-centered critique of European culture, thought, and behavior, written by Dr. Marimba Ani. She breaks down the very essence of European culture and how it applies to what they've done throughout history, and how, but she does it in an African way. She calls the very essence of man asili, which means seed, the seed of man. Bro, she goes so deep into that thing, bro. Like between that and there's another book called Meta Netta, Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3. You must got it. You look it over there.
I think that's over there, man.
Yeah, and that's that's a pretty heavy one too. It talks about the Kemetic philosophy, the way of the Kemetian people, but that's what I studied, man. That's what I studied, and the psychological changes of slavery, Dr. Murray.
Well, I'll tell you this, me myself, I ain't mean to cut you off, brother.
Oh, it's all good.
I'm self-educated 100%, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
But I had a chance to, I don't know if it's spirituality or the universe, I had a chance to end up reading on scholars. So I had a chance to meet Fats, you know what I'm saying? Knowing him, he always spoke these things literally, you know what I'm saying? But I had to end up reading it later, you feel me? So with him speaking about Noble Drew Ali and the Prophet Noble still, I automatically go back to him speaking this while we doing nothing of consciousness is what I'm thinking right now. You feel me? Only he had the consciousness. So you got to think now. I'm talking about this brother now, like in the midst of real stuff going on in Chicago. You feel me? Still speaking with a sound mind. You know what I mean? And it just makes sense to me. 10 years later to 12 years later, when I go around the world to see this, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say it's maybe some of the awakening. Some of us have to literally move from this land, you know what I'm saying, to go somewhere else to feel it spiritually, you know what I'm saying, for it to connect. Now what I was saying about the Moorish Empire and it being African too, because I'm all about, I think where you're born geographically has nothing to do with who you are genetically. You feel me? So there is no difference between, I know there's a difference between an African and African American, but phenotype wise, you know what I'm saying? There's no difference to me, you know what I mean?
That's right.
I'm all about when I say where you're born geographically has nothing to do with who you are genetically. The most African person that we know, modern person, an average thinking person would say Akon, you feel me? And no, Akon is from Senegal. But when you realize Akon was born in St. Louis, yet you still connect him with Africa, you know what I'm saying? And he wasn't born there, which is the same reason why you say you wouldn't connect us, because we're not born there, which is why I still say where you're born geographically has nothing to do where you from ancestrally, you know what I mean? Literally, the beginning of our people, I should say, you know.
Well, it's just like how you said self-taught. You're self-taught. People don't realize that being self-taught is actually the best way to be, because as you're self-taught, you go and you learn different things from different resources. But the key is to meditate upon what you've learned, because the real knowledge lies within. See, everything at which we are taught from the outside, in my opinion, okay, from the Eurocentric standpoint, is a lie. Everything. And they've even admitted it. You know, they've admitted it. So it's a thing where, okay, well, where do I find the real knowledge? Well, think about it like this. The very language that you're speaking now, English, is meant to enslave you. Okay? Because the simple fact that you go and you look at, for a good example, Greek.
You muted your mic.
Yeah, your mic is muted. You go and you look at Greek.
I got you.
Koine Greek, right? This is just using it as an example. One word has 7 different English meanings. You see what I'm saying? Hebrew, all of these other ancestral languages, okay? The ancestral tongue, how it can, from the frequency of the ancestral chant, can summon the spirits.
That's right.
You see, a lot of people, if they knew this, we would be 20 times more powerful, because we will understand the power of the tongue. You see, they always talk about it, but we are kings and queens. So when we speak out into the universe has no choice but to lay down and obey. But with that same power, you have to be careful, because when you can speak bad as well as good. You know, it'll come right back to you.
I'll tell you this. When I was speaking about just the different scholars and stuff like that, man, with my self-education, like I say, I had most people that I learned will pick maybe one particular scholar and be with that person. You know, like some guy may be with maybe one person talk about John Henry Clark, maybe one person to speak about Dr. Ben, maybe one person to speak about Sheikh After Jeff. But me, myself, I had a chance to learn about all of them, you feel me? So collectively, I know what they were all trying to do collectively, you know. I don't know if you know this or not, but I heard, you know, and I mean, I can speak through the scholars and their books too, you feel me? So when we speak about Dr. Ben or Dr. Ben or Dr. Clark, we gotta, it's a little respect that gotta be on this right here, because these guys were around. As far as I know, with dealing with Africa, the Egyptology, I know Dr. Ben was over there like in the 1930s and the 1940s. So I just value people who were over there in the earlier times, who got real knowledge before it was changed, you know what I'm saying, before the world knew, you know what I mean, if that makes sense. A lot of people just can jump on the internet now and Google things, but the people who are valuable in this world now are the people who saw things and then can tell you about it, and then you go on the internet and Google it and see that. You feel me? If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Like even this thing going on with Ukraine right now, not to switch subjects or anything like that, but I'm from Aliceville, Alabama. But Aliceville, Alabama is also where the United States sent all of the Nazi soldiers from Germany, literally in 1943, 1944. My granddaddy was there when they got off the train. Now, I don't want to just say they sent Nazis, so we'll be specific. The Nazis from the SS Army of Hitler. This is the Nazi Special Forces. They came to my hometown, 1943, about 6,000 soldiers. Not only did they come there, they got treated like, now you can Google Camp Aliceville. Everybody that's Googling now, make sure y'all Google Camp Aliceville, you know, and you'll see yourself that the United States treated Nazis better than they treated the black people, you know what I'm saying, or the indigenous people of the land around here. And we got real indigenous land around there from Choctaw Indians there, you know what I mean? You get a chance, well, this is a Googling crowd, we on the laptop or whatever. I'm used to talking to people who really don't Google like that. I guess we just...
Why don't you all call each other?
He did.
I said, what? I said, I am Fats. He said, get out of here. I said, that's me. I'm PD Big Cuz. He like, yeah. He like, whoa, this is crazy. You know, he was like, man, because, you know, all the brothers are saying, man, we got to learn these lessons. We got to sit down and study because Fat's going to beat our ass, you know. And he's like, and so he started learning more science and stuff like that. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy that he would even, like, just, this is like the spirit, you know what I'm saying? It's like the connection, like, you know, my man got his third eye open. How you talking to a complete stranger on the phone. We on the phone. We not even on video chat or anything. We on the phone, and I'm like, you know, I'm correcting him, but I'm not cussing him. I'm doing it like really, you know, intellectually, and I'm explaining them how the lessons go because I've studied it so much that I know it by heart, you know. Mm-hmm. And so he's like, man, you remind me of his brother they call Fats. And I'm like, yeah. He like, yeah. I'm like, that's me. He like, whoa, man, it's a blessing and an honor. You know, I just look at moments like that. Even like with talking to you, Smoky's like, you like, man, I remember your mic muted. Like, I remember you saying this stuff, and you know, it's like when I demonstrated, I don't think that it's falling on deaf ears, but at the same time, you will be surprised that who really heard you or really took notice of what you was demonstrating, and you know, brought it with them. You know.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's the laws of the universe.
True.
The Almighty has set in play by us being who we are, depending upon where our frequency goes to, that things always come back around.
True.
Period.
True.
You know, and you see it. It happens to us every day in life. But that third eye has to be open to recognize it and to acknowledge it. Because the more you acknowledge it, the deeper your belief system becomes. Because you start to experience it.
That's real.
You know? And it's just like within the past 3 years, I've died twice. And
true story.
And I've been brought back, each time having a life after death experience.
For real, for real.
For real, for real.
For real, for real.
You know.
Smoky. Hey, you not lying, man. I'm talking about and it's like the times where he got back in tune, you know, I was like, I'm like, hey man, he like, man, guess what happened to me? I'm like, what? He like, I was like, man, so what happened? What did you see when you went on the other side? You know, because I'm just like that, you know, with all my brothers, I'm like, you know, I don't portray to have, you know, have my chest all puffed out in conceit. You know, that's what the prophet
about
teaches.
your real experience. Yeah.
Exactly. I demonstrate like real with my brother. So, you know, I'm like, whoa, what happened? You know, and he was telling me like, man, he went through that, and you know, I'm like, wow, man, it's like I can't say I'm jealous, but I wanted to see. You know, I wanted to know, I wanted to experience it, even if it's vicariously through him. You understand what I'm saying?
I didn't even know that I was gone, bro. Like when it happened, I didn't know I was in the hospital. I didn't know I was on life support. I didn't know none of that. I was in another universe, talking, smelling, feeling, touching, just like we doing right now. You know,
another realm, and those realms are real.
In another realm, bro. And I firmly believe that now with all of my heart. I always knew it was real from study, but when you experience it, that confirmation brings a certain type of belief now to you, where a person can't tell me there is no higher realm. You can't tell me that because I was there.
Period.
You know, and I went through 4 different situations. The Almighty allowed me to go through 4 different situations where I know that if I would have failed as far as with my decision that I had to make, because it was like I was changing a channel. I was in Miami, and I was going through, you know, I was at this resort. I can't hear you. But I was going through like I was at this resort, and I was seeing people that I knew. My wife, she was with me, all this and that, and there was some women there. They were hookers, and I mean, these were fine. I mean, fine women. You know what I mean? Asian and black.
Angels?
You know what I'm saying? No. Bro.
Angels?
Bro, for real. Man, look. Bro, they told me, and in this situation, my wife said, you can have all of them at once for your birthday. Happy birthday. And I looked, And I was confused because this ain't my wife talking like that, right? If anything, she pulling the pistol out. You know what I mean? But they was all standing in front of me and it was like, take us. You know what I'm saying? And I remember this to the T. I laid back in the bed. The one on the right was walking up to me. And I told him, I said, get away from me. And as soon as I said that, bro, everything changed. And I was in a studio, like a music studio. And it was some people around me, and I was in that LA. This is how real this was, bro.
Wow, you time traveling.
And that's exactly what it was, bro.
Drawn.
I was literally time traveling. And I was literally going through different phases. And when I woke out of it, I remember this, man. My wife, she be reminding me all the time. She be laughing about it because to her it was funny. I told her when I woke up, I said, we need to go to Miami. We need to go back to Miami. I said, I got business to handle in Miami. And I didn't even realize at the time that I was in the hospital. I'm just telling her, I'm thinking I'm lying in my bed. And I'm like, we need to go to Miami. What's up? And I get to looking around. She's like, nah, baby, you ain't been to no Miami. You've been in the hospital for the past month and a half. Wow. I was like, huh? Because I was on life support for a week. And then I was in ICU for 6 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what are you talking about? I argued with her. Like, I argued with her. I was like, no. I was all messed up, but I was still arguing with her. Bro, when I
knew it for sure.
I knew it for sure. And when I got better and they put me in a regular room, I grabbed my phone and I'm going through my phone because I know I put these people numbers in my phone because I did in that other realm. I couldn't find the numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And I was like, what? And then later on, you know, the spirit, it spoke to me. It literally spoke to me. And it told me, I brought you back for a reason. Now serve your purpose. And bro, you know, I brought something back with me too. I literally did. Well, when I'm talking to people, a lot of times I don't know what I'm about to say next. I don't. It just comes out. Like as we talking right now. Right. Like we talking right now. I don't know what I'm about to say, but it'll come out. Yeah. And it'll come out right. Yeah. The knowledge, it just comes out.
See, to me, that transforms as honesty, which is the ultimate realness that you can have with each other. You feel me? Yeah. That right there leaves no room for nothing else. You feel me? We totally talking about what we see.
Yeah.
Look, brother, can we? How long y'all gonna be on here? Because I got my Zoom. I'm trying to get on my Zoom on my way to my show too. You feel me? Because I'm gonna talk about this and shot the podcast out at my show tonight. Still, you feel me?
That's love.
And I'm going down tonight to our bar tonight. So you know all the comedians gonna be out tonight. You know everybody out tonight.
Right.
It's the night for comedy.
Could you just imagine just being around a bunch of silly guys that's just cracking you up?
Everybody.
Man, you know how you laugh so much, the back of your ears kind of be like hurting, and you just can't smile no more.
Listen.
I can imagine that.
Make sure, but like I said, I got some things coming out though, man. So make sure everybody follow me still at Chris Jones Funny if y'all can on Instagram especially.
I just followed you and I put the flyer what we doing in your inbox.
Okay, all right. I'll definitely I'm gonna hit you back on there, follow you back on there too, bro.
Yeah. And let me know when you got something. I'll help you promote it. I got a pretty strong team.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate y'all, brother. You know what I mean? I'm glad I could be on here, man. I was nervous about coming on here, you know what I'm saying? I'm really like not really technical savvy like that, but I'm getting a little bit better with it now. I got my own podcast too, two-in-one podcast.
Do you
I
know
can't wait
why?
to shout this out to my people, man, because I know it's real for real.
All this computer shit is ancient to us.
Yeah.
You know, we have to relearn this demonstration.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And I gotta get you on my show. I got a show on Sirius XM too. I gotta get you on there too.
Okay.
You know.
We'll talk about we get each other information, man. But I appreciate y'all brothers, man.
All right, man. I'm glad you stopped through, man. Smoke, it was so good to talk to you. But it's gonna be more. It's gonna be more times, man. Right?
Man, you know, man, this is my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like everything I had, I stopped everything for this right here.
Ain't no
man.
question.
You know what I mean? Like I got somewhere to go for real, but I stopped everything for this brother right here because this brother stopped everything, not just for me, for everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
And we can go back
yes, it
to.
does.
It's crazy how I said Noble Drew from North Carolina, but this man got history in North Carolina with HBCUs too. But hey, look, there's a lot.
All right,
We'll
you
talk
know,
about it some more.
shout you, motherfucker. Nah, all right, bro. Hey, it was so good to see you,
Appreciate
though.
all y'all,
But
brother.
you more than welcome to
Sir.
come to the platform. We can talk and demonstrate, crack jokes, all that. You can even your new jokes you write, because I was with him when he was writing jokes. And I didn't know that it was that serious where you had to write jokes until I was sitting with him and he was like writing his whole little show out. And I'm like, wow. That gave me a different respect for it. And like I'm thinking that comedians just get up there and freestyle, they just naturally funny. They really sit and figure it out and get their punchlines and everything and come up with their own original material. And then my man is a blessing. He gifted. And we're going to make sure everybody follow you. And we're so glad to have you. You're more than welcome to be on, to come on, to be a personality on here. And we could I'm talking about interviews. I interview artists and everything. When you get a chance, you go to my channel, go through the videos, and you'll see I demonstrate with a lot of young guys. And I get to hit them with a lot of history and things like that. I even sick this old brother on it. His name is Philip Jordan L. He's 68 years old. And the young cats, they was like, they wasn't accepting it. I'm like, look, all I can do is take you to the water. I can't teach you how to drink it, So, because I'm not that electrifying where I'm gonna be loud and get the hollering. But the old man was, and he was like, "What y'all think?" And he just went nuts. And you got to see the video. I mean, the interview was hilarious. But man, go ahead, handle your business, Smoke, man. Thanks for stopping in. And anytime you call me, I'm gonna answer.
Me too, fat. Love y'all, brother.
Hey, I love you too. You know I got people out there too, so you need me, let me know.
All right.
All right, love. All right, what I do? Stop the video. Oh, wait a minute. Poop, there you go, right there. In meeting. Now we can update it. All right, y'all. Well, I'm glad y'all sat with us for this time and was able to hear about the tour, about a lot of history, about a lot of things that our people normally don't talk about, and it's much more to come. It's much more to come. Be looking forward to different shows, like I said, where I'm actually going into books and reading them to you. And like I said before, I'm gonna keep the Prophet Noble Drew Ali out front because he was the prophet, and we give rise and honors to Allah. We give rise and honors to the Prophet Noble Drew Ali and all the divine prophets. And man, just teach love instead of hate, y'all. And we gonna